title of this mini podcast is Before Your Beliefs. Here's something I wrote a long time ago that's sublime and stands the test of time, and I'd like to share it with you. Before there was the you think you are, there was the pure, unadulterated life force that predates your beliefs. That's the you to come home to. Life consists of a trip out and a trip back. Some think of it as life and death. It's deeper than that. This trip is never completed by some. They leave home and never return. That's because they believe they lived in a house rather than a home. These lifelong travelers never make the trip home because they believe there's nobody to come home to. Before there was Motel 6's Tom Bodette, there was a light left on for you. The trip out could easily be called desire and acquire. That's how most of us spend our time during this leg of our journey. What we truly desire is what we once had before we acquired conditioned beliefs that suggest that what we're after is located where the grass is greener. And the chase begins, chasing the horizon. Not many have noticed that this horizon is an illusion. And as with all other illusions, the closer you get to it, the further it moves away. All of our beliefs were acquired. We weren't born with any of them. We define ourselves by our beliefs, never noticing that they are separate and apart from who we are. As we buy into our beliefs, it becomes more difficult to come home, because we've truly forgotten who we were before we became this role we play. Oftentimes, it takes a life-awakening moment to lead us home. Most will need an upset of the apple cart situation to notice the light. These dark nights of the soul get us to see our beliefs in a new light. We finally notice that we've added layer upon layer of conditioning that keeps our light from shining. The trip home has us shed that conditioning until we reach the light we left so very long ago. People on the run believe they're empty vessels. Their conditioning is so thick that they can't feel the substance that fuels their existence. They've built a barrier between who they are and who they think they are. It's a barrier of beliefs. Sad to say, but it'll take physical death for many to make the trip home. You needn't wait that long. You can enjoy being home well before death takes you there. All it takes is noticing that you're not your beliefs. Once you get a glimpse that who you thought you were is acquired baggage, it's much easier to drop that burden and travel lighter in the direction of home. You don't have to give up your desires to come home. In fact, you're much more likely to acquire them when you're fueled by the light of life rather than the fancy of flight. When you make home your base of operations, your light is so bright that you can travel in any direction and never lose sight of it again. Take a moment to notice that who you think you are is someone you made up and dressed up. When you have that realization, you'll stop playing house and you'll find your way home. All the best, John.